Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about my handbag collection. It's not the full collection because I do have quite a few handbags. It's just my 5 favorite handbags that I have. I'm going to be showing you 3 of them which are designer handbags, and I'm going to be telling you if I think they are worth the money or not. My other 2 are just from high street shops, and I would say they're quite reasonably priced. So I'm going to be comparing the designer and the high street bags, and I'm going to tell you which one are actually my favorite. Right, so I will start off with the biggest designer handbag down to the smallest, and then I'll do the biggest high street bag down to the smallest. So my first bag I'm going to show you guys is this Mulberry. I'm not even sure which make it is, but as you can see, it's very creased because it's just been shoved under my bed. I haven't used this bag for so long. This is about 6 years old now. I quite like it looking quite creased because I think it just gives it more of a kind of vintage look. This bag has got a little postman's flap to open it up, and the way you lock it is with this clasp at the front here. You just twist it once the flap's down and it is locked into place. Inside the bag, it is really big, as you guys can see. You have so much storage in here. You have a back zip pocket as well, and a front zip pocket which you can fit your phone in. The underside of this postman flap has got a suede leather underneath. It's really nice. I really like this bag. It's an over-the-shoulder handbag, and once it's on, it kind of sits just below your underarm. It's a really comfortable bag, but it does get very heavy. Just with nothing in it, I can already feel that it's a very heavy handbag. It's got really lovely hardware down the side here. This kind of like golden mulberry tag, and then all this different hardware here, which does make the bag very heavy. This handbag was about £795. Chris bought it for me for one of my birthday presents, and I absolutely love it. But after about a year, this plastic seal that goes along the edge has started to come off, and now that it's 6 years old, it has come off quite a lot more. So I would say for the price, I wasn't that happy that that started happening. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm one of those people that have got something nice or a designer brand of anything, not one of those people who will keep it locked away and keep it in its dust bag and only bring it out on special occasions. I'm one of those people who thinks, well, yeah, that was expensive, so I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. So I have used this bag a lot. So maybe that's why things are starting to fray along the side, but I have heard from other people that their handbags are doing the same too. So yeah, I do really love this bag, and I have used it so much that I would definitely say I've got my money's worth out of it. The second designer handbag I'm going to show you guys is my Louis Vuitton handbag. This was about £540. I got this when I was in New York about 8 years ago. So as you can tell, all my handbags, I have kept the designer handbags for a long time, and I just love them so much. This has a zip to do it up, and it is just a little handheld bag. It has got a kind of goldy brassy lock on the end, which you can lock the bag up so it is very secure. But I lost my keys probably after I've had the bag for about 2 weeks. So I've never actually locked it up, and I'm really glad of that, because if I'd locked it up and then lost the keys, I would have been in serious trouble. So this is the kind of blue and cream Louis Vuitton handbag with the little Louis Vuitton Paris sign in every kind of 20 squares. If you open it up, you open up the zip, you will see inside, and it is a really big compartment. It's got pen absolutely everywhere because my pen lids keep falling off and keep drawing on the bottom of my bag. You also have this little side pocket which you can fit your lipsticks in, or hair bubbles, whatever you want to go there, so you don't have loads of little bits floating around inside the rest of your bag. When I first bought it, the handles were very kind of yellowy and looked very new, but now they've been worn and my dirty hands have been touching it a lot. They have gone a lot darker brown, which I just think makes this bag look a lot more vintage. I think Louis Vuitton bags actually age really well, and I think I would actually in the future maybe buy some second-hand bags, because I like it when a bag has the used look. So when it comes to the value of the bag and if I think it's worth it, I would say yes, because I have used it to death. I've had it for 8 years, and if I buy a high street bag, I tend to only keep it for a couple of years. So I do find myself looking after things that are more expensive more. But the leather, it's kind of like a plasticky leather, is starting to split. This actually started happening about 2 years after I got this handbag. Apparently this again is a kind of flaw in the design, because when you put your handbag down, it kind of creases down, which then splits the plastic. Other than that though, I think this is a really well-priced bag that you will use so much. So the third designer handbag I want to show you guys is this mulberry. Everyone knows this mulberry, I'm sure. It is really, really cute, and it's really, really practical and versatile. It's a lovely bag for going out with. This was about £375, I think. And again, like my other mulberry, it's got the twist lock and the postman flap. It's got the brass hardware again with the mulberry tree on it. And when you open it up, again, it's got the mulberry tree lining inside. It has also got the suede leather on the underside of the postman flap. This bag looks small, but you can actually fit quite a lot in it. I have this very chunky mulberry wallet, and this fits really nicely in there. So as you can see, I've still got lots of extra room, so I can put my phone in there, loads of lipsticks and everything in this back zip. So actually, it's a bit of a bag that is quite deceiving because you can get lots in here. The strap is brass as well, with black leather going through it. You can make it either into a short shoulder bag, or you can just use one of the straps and make it into a long bag, which will then go down to your kind of bum region. Right, so now I'm going to move on to my high street bag. For those of you who watched my What's in the Bag the other day, you will have seen I've recently bought this beauty. I got this from New Look last week. It was £10. It was in the sale, £10, guys. I will link my What's in the Bag video below so you guys can see it, and you can click on the link to go and buy it if you would like to. It has got a long strap here, but you can actually change it with these little poppers into a shorter strap or a longer strap. It has got silver hardware down the side here, and when you open it up, it's just held together with a single magnetic clasp. It has got one big, huge compartment for all your things. I have had so many comments on this bag, and I really love it. For £10, I mean, I don't really know how this can compete with the other bags that I have just shown you, because £10. £10 over £800. I mean, yeah. They are slightly different because obviously the leather's not as nice, and I don't even know if this is real leather. I doubt it, it's just pleather probably. So, I mean, you can't really compete in terms of quality, but in terms of fashion, I'm not sure which one would win. So yeah, this is just £10. I love it so much, and honestly, at the moment, this bag and this next one I show you have been the bags I have been obsessing over. Right, so the last handbag I'm going to show you guys today is this really cute little backpack from Topshop. I love this bag so much. It's got a little flap to do it up and a drawstring here. The flap does actually go into this magnetic clasp, and inside you have got one big compartment there with a tiny little back kind of compartment, but if I'm honest with you, I wouldn't really say much could fit in there apart from like Kirby grips or something. On the front of it, you've also got this little pocket here, which has also got a magnetic clasp, and you can fit your lipsticks in here or any other small items that you want. I probably wouldn't say a phone could fit in there. Maybe a small iPhone could fit in there, but I've got the Plus, and that would never, ever, ever fit in there. Then on the back, you have got two straps, which obviously go over your shoulders because it is a rucksack, or you can hold it with this one top strap. So if you didn't want to have it as a rucksack, you can just do it as like a kind of hold bag. This bag is from Topshop, and it was £45. It is real leather, and like I said, I just love it. I can't actually fault it. Actually, no, I can fault it. What I would say is once you've done this up and you've pushed these little ties to keep it closed, it is quite tricky to, look, even now it's not got anything in it, it's quite tricky to kind of then close it and secure it. Once you've got your stuff in there as well and it's a bit fuller, it is quite a tricky bag to close. So, but other than that, I would say this is a really sweet bag. These are really in fashion at the moment. I would buy it again, but if I knew how difficult it was to close it, I would probably maybe look for a different alternative. If I'm totally honest, sorry Topshop. So that's it, that's my bag collection. Those are my 5 favorite bags. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.